Hello, everybody. I am going to give you a little bit of the history on the ASPCA. So, in the year 1863, a man named Henry Berg actually stopped a man from beating his fallen horse that was pulling a carriage. It was then that Henry realized how much of an impact that he could personally have on the abuse of animals. Also, in 1966, Henry founded the ASPCA, which stands for the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. Since the ASPCA was founded around 150 years ago, this means that it's the oldest and first humane society in North America, which is pretty cool. The ASPCA's mission is to provide effective means for the prevention of cruelty to animals throughout the United States. There have been around 47,000 animals that have been assisted/rescued by the ASPCA. Around 4,700 animals have been adopted from an ASPCA adoption center. Around $12 million have been given to animal welfare organizations. And there's been around 90,000 spay and neuter surgeries performed by the ASPCA itself. Currently, there are 4 officers of the board and many members of the board. The current officers are Frederick Tan, who's the chair member, Sally Spooner, which is vice chair, Jane W. Parver, who's the treasurer, and Kathy Wallach, the secretary. Now I'm going to introduce Bree, who's going to tell you a little bit more about the organization of the ASPCA and what it does for the community.
Hello, today I'm going to be talking to you guys about what the ASPCA does within the communities. First of all, their only mission is to keep pets and the owners together. When they did some recent studies, they show that pet owners do actually have a strong and emotional bonds to their pets. So this raises the question is why owners relinquish their animals. When they did this study, they found out that the main reasons were because of poverty, short-term emergencies, illnesses, money issues, veterinary care, and non-pet friendly housing. And why does this affect the community? Well, it affects the community because it allows the community to have accessible pet care and pet sterilization. It also affects the community when it allowing more housing to be more pet friendly and having stricter requirements, just as leashing your animals, picking up after your animals, and not being able to change your animals when you're gone. Another thing that the ASPCA does for the community, it allows stronger laws to protect their animals. It also saves animals from puppy mills, hoarders, dog fightings, and other cruelty to the animals. The ASPCA also allows medical care and rehabilitation centers for animals within the community, so that way the pet owners feel a lot safer with their animals if they do rescue them from things such as dog fighting, puppy mills, and sometimes hoarders. The ASPCA also responds to emergency disasters. There's been lots of reports of them going to Hurricane Katrina, Harvey. A lot of times they'll just go and rescue the animals until the owners find them, and if they don't, if no owners picks them up, then they give them a new loving home and gives them a better life other than being on the street homeless. In 2007, the ASPCA joined within the communities to allow the animals to have compassion and respect that they deserved. Some of these communities have been involved for many, many years. Some of them are Albuquerque, New York, who joined in 2014, Louisville, Kentucky, 2012, Charlotte, North Carolina, 2014, Miami, 2010, Austin, Texas, 2012, Buncombe County, North Carolina, Charleston, South Carolina, 2008, Cleveland, Ohio, 2008, Oklahoma City, 2009, Oklahoma, and Sacramento, California, 2009, as well as Shelby County, 2009, Spokane, Washington, and Tampa, Florida. These are all communities within the ASPCA that makes a major effect on the animals and their owners, allowing so much more information on the ASPCA.org website. Thank you, and I hope you guys enjoy watching.
Thank you, Brianna. As Brianna and Lacey have mentioned, the ASPCA is a very important organization. And now that we've talked about the history, what it does, what it establishes for the community, and especially the animals, we're going to talk about how it gets to do and become so successful. What important aspect does the organization in itself have to help it communicate with the community, with each other, to make the dream happen. The important role of the ASPCA is communication. Communication can happen in a number of factors. It can be informal or formal, and it can happen downward, horizontally, diagonally. It can go in an upward movement, meaning communication needs to happen. The CEO and director of the company passes the information down, the mission, the vision statement, everything that's important about the organization. It goes down to the board of directors, to the leaders, to the managers, to the volunteers, to the hospital workers, to the veterinary clinics. Everything that's involved with the ASPCA needs to have and needs to be a vital part of the communication. They can communicate through emails, through meetings, through memos, through organization. The members can do through texting, anything to get the message across of what's happening now, what's going on next, how many animals they've saved, what's in the process, when are donations happening, who's taking care of the website, everything like that. Certain ways the ASPCA communicates with the community is through their website, the ASPCA.org. You can go on there, you can become a member, you can donate to the cause, you can find out new information about what's going on and how the nonprofit company is actually contributing to the protection of the animals. Next, there's always TV commercials, which I'm sure you've seen, and newspaper ads discussing the animals in need, the amount of donations needed, and how much of an impact the ASPCA has made on the community. Next is the involvement of the community and the members in it, and you can do that on the ASPCA Take Action page, where you can actually become a member and join the community that helps reach out to many of the local organizations around here. So next time you see an animal in stray, or next time you see a TV commercial, we urge you to take action and get informed and communicate with the rest of the community of what a great cause this is. Thank you so much for your time and for your participation in today's presentation. We hope you have learned something and have taken out something that will help you move towards the future and towards becoming part of this ASPCA organization. Thank you.